A computer module is a larger version of the actual controller. Computer modules are also subdivided into much the same way as a smaller controller chip with a power controller feedback interface, analog and digital memory, as well as a clock to actually keep the actual microprocessor within its time frame. Modules are usually centered around a large and expensive microprocessor unit, and they also run at a much faster rate as opposed to its smaller cousin, the actual controller. In its basic form, the computer module is actually composed of a few inputs which are actually assimilated by the microprocessor, processed and executed in the form of the different control functions that it actually performs in order to keep its actual system properly running. Generally speaking, modules are used to control entire systems, whereby the need to control a wider range of outputs is actually necessary. Here we see an actual engine control module with its different input and output components. The actual current path of a module has to be detected, drawn on the diagram using a highlighter in order for the technician to actually follow the specific current path and be able to fix, diagnose, and repair the system. Here we see the different current paths. For example, we can see that the in the purple, the actual current path that goes inside the actual module goes through the chassis ground, through the internal module circuitry, and up the ignition switch. Again, all these different current paths should actually be highlighted using a different color highlighter in order for the actual current path to be visually detectable. It is a lot easier for the human brain to process visual information than it is to process numbers or simple lines drawn on paper. As you can see from this diagram animation, the current always flows from negative to positive. Even when we actually go into the spark plugs, the actual electrons flow from the actual body of the spark plug into the center electrode and up into the voltage supply line.